Hi, everybody. Today, I wanted to go live because I wanted to talk about something that is important for family caregivers to be aware of. Oftentimes, as family caregivers, you're so busy, like giving to others and doing all the things and juggling all your responsibilities that you don't always make the time to take care of yourself. And the problem with that is that it's not sustainable. And if you're always giving and doing and going and running from here to there and juggling all the things, then eventually your body's going to say, oh, no, that's enough. I've had it. And it is going to shut you down. So there are three big mistakes that many family caregivers make that lead to them becoming burnt out. So I want to just take a moment or two to talk about those three mistakes. Um, and they're all related to self-care and being able to take care of yourself, but it goes beyond just taking like an occasional bubble bath or having a spa day every once in a while. Although there's nothing wrong with either one of those things, done both of those things at different points in time for self care, but it's more about being intentional with your self care and making sure to prioritize taking care of yourself so that in the long run, you can be there in order to take care of those others that you want to be able to take care of. So let's dive into the three mistakes that family caregivers make that can lead them to having burnout. So the first mistake has to do with you and your physical health. And that mistake is neglecting your physical health. Because, again, you're putting the needs of others first, but in doing so, you're not taking care of yourself. So you can be maybe skipping meals or not getting enough sleep or neglecting to exercise, things that have a major impact on your body and on your physical health. But taking care of your physical health is crucial not only to help you manage stress, but also to allow you to be healthy enough to be there to be able to caregive in the long run. So what you should do instead is to make a commitment to prioritize your physical health. So schedule time to have regular exercise. And it doesn't have to be something like, spending 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 hours in the gym. It can be something as simple as making sure that you take a walk around the block every day or, using your dumbbells or marching in place during commercials if you're watching TV. Just simple things that you can do to help increase your physical health that will build up over time. And then another thing that you can do to prioritize your physical health is to make sure that you are eating regular healthy meals. Try prepping your meals ahead of time, prepping healthy snacks so that when you're having a day when it's busy and life is going all crazy, you can just grab a go. And then don't forget to schedule things like your annual doctor's exam, maybe the eye doctor, regular doctor, the dentist, what have you, because your health is just as important as anybody else's. So, the second mistake that a lot of family caregivers make that can lead to burnout is ignoring their emotional well being. Because caregiving is one of those things that can really take a toll on your mental and emotional health. And it can lead to things like, anxiety or depression and, of course, burnout if you're not monitoring it and taking care of it properly. A lot of caregivers, when they're feeling like guilty or anxious or what have you, they just kind of push those feelings to the side and they don't reflect on them and they don't take care of it because they're like, oh, I have to be the strong one because I'm the one that's here taking care of everyone. But paying attention to how you're feeling and acknowledging your emotional needs is essential for you to be able to be resilient enough to take care of others and to be there for those others that you are caregiving for. So the solution to this is to make sure that you again take the time to make the time to take care of yourself and engage in activities that help you relax and release all of those emotions and tensions that you're feeling. So it can be something like reading a book or meditating or spending time with friends. We're going to talk a little bit about that in a second. And don't be afraid to seek professional help if you're really, really struggling and you really have a need for that, because that is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength to admit that you're struggling and that you need help and that you need support. Okay, so the third and final mistake that many family caregivers make that can lead them to being burnt out in the long run is neglecting their social connections. Again, as a caregiver, you're so focused on the person that you're caregiving for and, giving your all to making sure that that person is okay, that it can be isolating to be a caregiver and you're, juggling all these responsibilities. But neglecting your social connections can lead to feelings of loneliness, and that can, in the long run, make you even more stressed out than you were to begin with. Because as human beings, fundamentally, we are social beings and we need to be connected with others in order to be able to thrive. So the solution to this is to make sure that you make it a priority to nurture your relationships with your other family members and with your friends. So make time for social activities, even if it's just something like going down the street and getting meeting up with a friend and getting a quick coffee together. Or maybe you can combine taking care of your physical health and your social connections. So finding a set day and time when you and a friend or family member can go and take a walk together. You're getting your physical exercise in and you're socializing. If your caregiving situation is such that you're not really able to get out of the house a lot or take these kinds of breaks, then think about maybe having a Zoom chat with a family member or friend. It's not as good as being in person, but it'll allow you to be connected and maintain and nurture that relationship. And if you're not able to do that, consider joining a support group, whether it's in person or online, because then you will be with people who are like minded and will have an understanding of what it is that you're going through and what the situations are that you're dealing with. So, taking care of yourself, it's not a luxury. It's a necessity, especially if you plan to be there and continue to care for someone else. So, avoiding these mistakes can help you prevent being burnt out in the long run over time, and it can help decrease your stress and help you avoid feeling overwhelmed and anxious. And in the long run, it'll help you be the very best caregiver that you can be. Because after all, you deserve it, and so does your loved ones. Stay strong and take care of yourself. You've got this. Now, if you liked this video, please don't forget to like it, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Master Your Stress, for more tips and strategies to help you decrease stress and increase self care. Oh, and one other thing, check out the notes for this video because in it, I have a link to my course, Breaking Free from Caregiver's Guilt. And it'll help you deal with some of the emotions that arise from being a caregiver. Well, that's all I have for you now. I'll catch you next time. Bye.